Okay, so I set up a fraction here, and it's up for dividing. So as you can see, 4/5 divided into 3/2. So what we need to do is we keep the 4/5, and then we switch the division sign to multiplication, and then we do the reciprocal of 3/2, which would be 2/3. Now you would multiply just like you would in multiplication of fractions. So on the top, 4 times 2 is 8, and on the bottom, 5 times 3 is 15. And this is already in simplest form. We cannot reduce this any further. There is another way I would like to show you. Say we have 2/5 divided by just the number 4. So what we need to do here is the number 4 can easily be changed to a fraction by just adding 1 in the denominator. So I'll backspace here, and if we just do 4/1, it's the same as 4. Same process, we would take 2/5, change that division sign to multiplication, and now we want to do the reciprocal of 4, which would be 1/4. And now the process of multiplication. On the top, you have 2 times 1 is 2, and on the bottom, 5 times 4 is 20. Now we can simplify this because 2 would be the greatest common factor of 2 and 20. So 2 goes into 2 one time, and 2 goes into 20 10 times. So this would be our answer in simplest form, 1/10. Another way that we might be given a fraction is if we had, say, 2 and 1/3, so 2 and 1/3, divided by, let's say, 4. Okay, so we want to change this into an improper fraction. In order to do that, we would take 3, the denominator, and the whole number of 2. We would multiply those two together, which would be 6. And when we see the 1 up here, we would add the number 1. So we had 6 plus 1 would be 7. Over here, it would be 7/3. And we still have to deal with the 4 over there. So it would be divided by, remember the step above, it's 4/1 is the same as 4, equals. Now we need to change that. We need to get the reciprocal of 4/1. So we have 7/3. Make sure we change that sign to multiplying. And now we want the reciprocal, which would be 1/4. Oops, excuse me. Move over for me. 1/4. And that would equal 7 times 1 is 7. And 4 times 3 is 12. And this would be our answer because it is in simplest form. So those are a few examples of how you can divide fractions.